There's a manifestation technique that's been used to create civilizations, worlds, and everything in between. It's something that every human being has the ability to do. It's visualization. Visualization has been spoken about for years upon years from greats like Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard. It's even been mentioned in great books like the Bible. It's been said that everything that exists first existed in someone's mind. Nothing can exist without being thought of first. It's the thought matched with the emotion that manifests the matter in front of us that we see now. We have one of the most powerful creation tools ever made, and it's right in between our ears. So if visualization is so important and it works so well, then why don't we use it more? Simply put, because we don't know how. And in this video, that's exactly what we're going to go over, how to visualize more effectively so you can start manifesting your dream life. So let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome to Live Your Bliss, where we learn how to create the life of our desires. I'm so happy to have you here, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you get any information in this video, make sure you like this video. Let YouTube know that you like my material so they can show it to other people. Everybody deserves to know how to live the best life that they could possibly live. But anyway, I know why you guys are here, so let's go ahead and just jump right into talking about visualization. So let's answer the first question. What even is visualization? Visualization, simply put, is just holding a picture of what you desire in your mind. That's literally it. You're holding a picture of what it is that you want, what you want to manifest. You're holding that picture and you're seeing it in your mind. That is what visualization is. But what makes it work so well is that you hold that picture in your mind and then you feel the emotions that you will feel when you have that manifestation. Your mind and your body don't know the difference between it happening in real life and just in your thoughts. Either way, it's real to your body. Then what ends up happening is, because of the law of assumption as well as the law of attraction, the universe has to match that vibration that you've put out with those emotions and those thoughts, that picture that you've held, and it has to bring it back to you. So that is what the manifestation actually is, and you're attracting that thing back to you because you held that vibration when holding that picture in your mind. If you want to see this in action right now, we can actually do an exercise and it would actually show you that. So do me a favor, close your eyes really quick. Just close your eyes and I want you to picture a lemon. Just see the lemon, see the color of the lemon, see the little condensation drops, the water drops on the side of the lemon dripping down because of how juicy it is. Cut the lemon open and actually take a bite of that lemon and see yourself taking a bite. Taste the juices jumping into your mouth. Taste the sourness of the lemon. Now, just in that exercise, when you actually picture the lemon, did your mouth start to salivate? That's because it doesn't know that that lemon wasn't actually real. You thought about that lemon, you pictured that lemon, you felt yourself biting into that lemon, therefore your mouth salivated, reacting to you biting into a lemon that's not even there. That is how visualization works. Athletes use this process all the time to help with training. By visualize running or shooting a ball or anything like that, they actually end up working the same muscle groups that they would have worked if they were actually doing that training in real life. So let's go ahead and put this all into action. I broke down my visualization process into 4 simple steps for you guys to follow, and I'm just going to break those down and explain them to you so you're able to visualize in a more effective way and manifest the things that you want. So let's go ahead and jump into those. So step 1 of the whole visualization process is know what you want. How are you going to know what you want to manifest if you don't know what you want? Know what you want to manifest, because the visualization process is going to be so much easier for you. You're going to know what you need to picture in your mind, know what processes you need to picture in your mind. You don't even know where to start if you don't know where you're wanting to end. So you need to know what you want. At least you need to know, at the very least, how you want to feel in the future. If you don't know exactly what you want to manifest, you need to know exactly what you want to feel like. So ask yourself, what do you want to manifest in your future? What do you want your future self to look like? This is the time to go big, guys. This is not the time to go small. Think about what your biggest dreams are, where you want your life to be. If you can have anything, if life was perfect, how would it look for you? Start asking yourself those questions. Nothing is too big, so don't be afraid to dream your wildest dreams. Anything can exist in your mind, so feel free to play with it and have fun with it and go big. See yourself in the most grandest ways that you possibly can. Make sure you're answering the questions. How would you feel in your future self? Who would you be with? What would you be doing? Really get clear on exactly what it is that you're wanting in your future, what it is that you're wanting to manifest, who it is that you're wanting to become. Once you get those questions answered, head on with me over to the next step. So the next step, when you start going into your visualization process, step number 2 is going to be to center yourself. And it's probably the most important step and the most forgotten step when it comes to visualization. You need to center yourself. You need to become present. You need to disconnect from your current reality, your current problems and things like that. You cannot visualize from a place of desperation or lack or any of those other low vibrational places. You can't manifest at all from those places, but especially when it comes to visualization, your emotions are very important. And if you're in those lower vibration emotions, then you're just going to be manifesting the opposite of what it is that you're wanting. So when I say center yourself, what I'm saying is become present and fully detached. You have to let go. You have to let go of your problems. You have to become a clean slate so you're able to bring in something new. You cannot build a new house on top of the old rubble of the old house that you just tore down. You have to get rid of it, which is why shadow work is so important, period, in life. Not even when you're trying to manifest something better, just doing shadow work and actually facing those shadows in your trauma and things like that and healing it is something that's so beneficial to you and will be so beneficial to you, especially when it comes to something like this. I'll be sure to make a video about shadow work to help you guys out with that process if you're not knowing how to start your shadow work. But it is so important, guys, to deal with your shadow work so you can know what even is causing you to live the life that you're living, so you can heal it and you don't keep making the same mistakes moving forward. So how do you center yourself? The easiest way is going to be to focus on your breath. This is going to cause you to stop thinking about your current circumstances, stop thinking about your current reality, and actually just focus on your breath in the present moment. You also can focus on something that's in front of you. Some people like to light a candle and focus on the flame or something like that. To me, it's easier just to focus on my breath. I can do it at any time because it's right there with me. I usually like to visualize before bed or when I'm waking up, which I'm going to go over that with y'all here in just a second. But it's a lot easier just to focus myself with my breath when I'm in those type of moments where I can't easily grab other things. But when you want to center yourself, stop and start focusing on your breath. That is going to take your thoughts away from that current reality. This doesn't have to be a long process. It can take a minute or two to get yourself centered. Every time you feel your thoughts start to drift and start thinking about something, it's okay. Don't get upset with yourself. Just go back to your breath. Bring your thoughts back to your breath and just observe your thoughts, not actually get tangled up in them. And when I mean observe them, actually observe them like a show reel or something like that. Just watch them go by and then bring your attention back to your breath. Don't get wrapped up in your thoughts. Don't get swept up in them. Observe them. They're there. Come back to your breath. This is meditation, by the way, guys. If you're not really good at meditating or you wanted to know how, I just really explain the process of meditating. But to center yourself, that's pretty much what I do, is have a short little meditation practice. So once you get to the point of being centered and you're fully relaxed, we're going to head over to step number 3. So this next step is going to be forming the picture. This is the actual visualization process. This is when you take that future self that you create created in step 1, this is when you create that picture in your mind of that future self and actually start seeing them. And just like I said in step 1, this is not the time to play it safe. You have no limit in your mind. So see yourself in that perfect life. See yourself where you actually want to see yourself. Give yourself no limit. And then also you're going to want to see the process that you want to take to get there. And before I continue, I want to piggyback off of that because I know in the law of attraction community, we are always told not to worry about the how or the process of getting a manifestation, which is true. You don't need to worry about the process, just visualize the process without attachment. And mainly, this is just going to help you to make it more real for you so you can actually see a process of it being able to come into fruition. It's really hard to think about yourself in these super huge, different future circumstances, and you don't know any process of how you could actually get to that. So being able to visualize the process is going to help you to build faith and actually see that there are a lot of different avenues to be able to get to that end goal that you want to get to. But you don't want to get too attached to it happening in that manner. You're just really using that process as like a roadmap to help you get there and help you to build faith on the way so you can actually see that it is something possible for you to do and there's ways for you to actually get it done. And as I said a little bit earlier, if you are having a hard time with knowing exactly what that future self is that you want, focus on how you want to feel in your future rather than how you see yourself. And I'm going to go over that more in the next step, so I'll leave that there. So the best time to visualize is going to be in the morning, right after you wake up, and then at night, right before you go to sleep, before you fall asleep. At this time, your mind is going to go into what is called the alpha brainwave state, which is right before beta when you go into your deep sleep. This is when your subconscious is most impressionable and you're able to imprint it with what you're wanting, also new thoughts, ideas, and things like that. This is when you can imprint it the best, right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up. Also, this is a great and very easy time to be able to center yourself while you're laying in bed falling asleep. You're already very relaxed. So when you're laying in bed right before you're about to fall asleep, or in the morning right before you actually get out of bed, take some time to stop and think about your future and what you want to manifest and start visualizing. And this process doesn't have to be a long process. It could just take a couple of minutes, especially when it's in the morning and you're having to get out of bed, lay in bed just a couple of more minutes, lay there with your eyes closed before you fully get up, or you get out, go use the bathroom and all of that. Just lay there for a couple more minutes and visualize about your future self. If you're not able to do both, or you have really busy mornings and it's really hard for you to get those extra couple of minutes, I suggest at least doing it at night before you fall asleep. That one is the most effective because you fall asleep thinking about your visualization, and that is going to impress your subconscious mind immediately. Also, it's important to mention that you do not have to visualize your life in a chronological order. Time isn't real and it doesn't exist in your mind, so you don't actually have to worry about making sure that what you're visualizing is all in order. You can visualize bits and pieces of your future, whatever you created, and visualize bits and pieces out of order however you want to. It does not matter. Visualize what you can and what you're able to put together at that time. So this last step is not separate from the previous step. You do these together. I just wanted to separate it so you can see the importance in it. But this last step is to feel it. You guys, emotion is the most important part when it comes to manifesting, and I feel like it's the most forgotten about part when it comes to visualizing. Holding that picture in your mind means nothing without emotion. Emotion is energy in motion. Your thoughts are the energy, and your emotion is what put them into motion so you can attract that thing back into your life. That is how it works. Your emotion is the reason that it's attracted back to you. Your emotion is what measures your vibration, so you can measure your attraction and what you're attracting back to you. Your emotion is so important, and I cannot say it enough. You have to feel what you are visualizing. Feel the gratitude, feel the excitement, feel the happiness, feel the joy, feel giddy. There's been times when I've visualized where I started crying in tears of joy because I was so happy about what I just created. That is how into your visualization you need to be. You need to feel what that would feel like if it were to be happening right now. If you don't take anything else from this video, take that emotion is going to be the most important part when it comes to your visualization process. That is going to be the energy and motion that you need to actually attract that thing back into your life. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you so much for making it this far. If you did make it this far, please don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you never miss a new video. And make sure you go follow me on my social medias. I do share content on there daily that also is going to help you guys on this journey to creating the life that you desire. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys are living the best life that you can possibly live. And most importantly, I hope that you're living your bliss.